So I figured I'd get an early start on the intro for this week's video. So it's Friday night right now. We've got big plans for taking a good drive this weekend and having some more stuff done. But right now I'm still in Columbus, you know, drinking some peach soda. And I got this wiring harness absolutely torn apart, right? And so basically what I'm doing here, for anybody who's planning on doing a build like this themselves, is I've decided that there's no way I'm going to use most of this harness. I'm just going to pull basically what is required to run the motor. So when I'm looking at this, which is my schematic that I've got here on a notepad where I can write on it, and I'm just crossing off stuff that I don't need basically in these and taking chunks of this out and trying to simplify it as much as possible. And then after that, some of it's going to have to get stretched obviously to reach different points, because this is a lot different than a bike. But hopefully I don't pull anything out that ruins this. But see you Sunday. Thought I'd come back and just kind of show where the harness ended up here after the time lapse. So that's all the stuff I ditched off of the harness. It's mostly like your headlights, tail lights, and turn signal circuits. Hopefully I didn't cut out anything I don't need. Other than that, I left, it's actually most of the harness got left, because a lot of these wires I wanted to get rid of also serve as signal wires to the gauges, which we plan on keeping. So I wouldn't say a failure. I definitely consolidated it. There's still work to be done as far as like shortening and lengthening some of these to make it a neat package that I can fit it where the motor's going to be. But now it's time to get the new springs on, clutch fixed, front brakes working, and the new front end on, and hopefully we'll do some ripping this video. Alright, so I think the last thing I started this video off with was working on the harness. So I've got it over there in the bag. I'm not putting it on today. We're not getting the test drive in. Got a short day of work here, but we got new springs on. Didn't film it. It was a real pain. But some things still have to get done. Our spring's making contact right here, so I'm going to make an aluminum spring perch extension basically that makes that, because that spring perch isn't exactly the right size. And then these mounts are going to get remade this week. So hopefully that'll get us rear suspension wise completely done. And then there's a radiator.
You like how
big
I
old,
just it out and looks all real crooked.
big old Civic radiator for race cars with a big old fan on it. We're putting some mounts in right now. It's got rubber bushings going into those tubes on the bottom. I'm gonna weld those into the frame. On the top, these tabs are going to that bar. And that's pretty much how she's gonna mount. And that's the goals for the day, is to get the radiator on, get these off so I can get measurements, and then maybe look at swapping the front end over, because we got a new, I don't know if I showed it, we got a new Raptor 700 front end now, because ours is a little clapped. But hit some time lapse here.
Well, Baseman here. Done with your radiator. Ran out of gas. Forgot we didn't have none. Got those real boogerly. Oh, tacked on there. So now we're just gonna start working on the front end stuff. Won't get very far because we have no gas. We'll see what's up. You know.
Sometimes you gotta grab another box.
Yeah. And just fall in the face. Yeah. Oh, vice grips, channel locks. If this whole project's been made 90% with channel locks.
I really think we should just call it channel lock.
I really think it should be called channel lock as well. Not gonna lie. Oh, the needle nose vice grips.
I'll tell you what, not trying to kiss Milwaukee's ass, but that little knob on the end of there, you stick a screwdriver in there, really torque her down. That's the move.
Yeah.
Whoever came up with that, genius.
Yeah.
Also,
And
just applied for a job at Milwaukee. I'll help you design more stuff because that's cutting edge right there.
wow. And I am trying to kiss Milwaukee's butt. I love all this stuff. I have tons of it.
You're going through the Milwaukee internship pile. Pick one up.
Dude, this guy's even using the channel locks the right way. With the teeth really grabbing it.
I mean, if we had a Milwaukee socket set sponsored, we'd probably be doing this the right way.
I'll tell you what, if your nut doesn't look like that after using channel locks, you're not doing it right.
That's a grip. Oh, it's a nylock. That's why. Darn. When the hell do we use the right hardware?
Yep. All right.
Letting this thing warm up. It's winter, so she's got to purr every once in a while since I don't have a battery tender on her. Charge the battery yet. She likes it. Nothing better for an old 4-stroke motor than just beat the piss out of it.
No, there's nothing better than come and get my work done, not getting no work done.
I wasn't anticipating getting too much work done today.
Huh?
Said I wasn't anticipating getting too much work done today.
Okay. Trying to get a little work done, getting no work done. Well, we got a little done. We got our back radiator mounted up.
Yep, so we're looking at putting front end on the new one. We don't have any gas, but we've pretty much figured out I'm gonna have to make these tabs on send cut send. Shock mounts, I think we're gonna leave for now, those ones. And try.
Honestly, if you're gonna make mounts off send cut send, you should make cool
Upward ones for the big shocks.
upper ones for the taller ones.
I might give that an eyeball here.
That'd be pretty cool with the whole set. Then we can lay a piece of flat around the top.
We got real bad no gas tack welds here in the back, holding those radiators on, but the radiator is moderately in there. I still think we're gonna have to put something over it so like sticks and shit don't go right through our radiator. But. So I guess the only thing now left for today is taking about 1,000 pounds of force out of these springs and not killing ourselves with ratchet straps.
Do you have one down here?
So that'll be a good time. I think that could be its own video. So this will be the end of the first video. All right, well, not a ton of work got done, but a lot of preparation for work got done. So
We're now
basically,
unstable.
yeah, we feel great about how much work we got done today. These right here are the rear top shock mounts. I'm gonna remake these, bring this hole out a little bit so the shock clears better. As far as the coil over, there's a little bit of slop on that spring perch. So basically, where'd the camera work there? I'm gonna make an adapter that adapts that spring perch to this out of aluminum on the lathe at school. Make those work better. The radiator, we gotta get welding gas to put that in. I'm gonna get some tabs cut up for this front because we gotta cut all these tabs off. Put our new front end on. Hopefully make that less clapped. We have another set of front brake lines. My God, the brake jobs never end around here. We're not brake experts, that's for sure. But overall, a couple more things and should be a little more reliable. And we can actually have some fun in this thing. Hopefully be reliably ripping like wiring harness in before it warms up. What do you think?
I really hope so. I'm ready to start working on dome stuff for couple weeks.
Yeah, a lot of finish work will be fun. Can't wait to finish this cage up. Right now she's still floppy, but that wouldn't take much to fix that.
How much work we're having making gussets and
Good bit of work. I don't think it'll be too bad though, because I think most of them we're gonna do 45s instead of trying to get fancy
I
with
think
it.
what's gonna be the worst part about it is destroying 1000 Milwaukee pole saw bits.
That gets expensive. But sucks that it's more of an update video and a walk around video, but there's work getting done, trust me. So subscribe and you'll see some actual work on the next one.
You know, you showed this in the last video. Oh, it's not even full.
Oh, never mind. We can't even show our good work.
The one good thing we've done.